Car Queries, Dillon Scott Funeral Home, Hoosier Hills Credit Union, Hoosier Hardware, In Focus Eye Care, Jeremy Payton, Edward Jones, KFC of Paoli, Orange County REMC, and Orange County Fiber, Orange County CASA, the only health and living community, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, Summer Seamless Guttering, Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James, Springer Insurance, Team OC Youth Mentoring, Whitfield Investments, and the Orange County Community Foundation. Now, let's head to the action. This is Mix 95.3 WUME, your home for local sports.
We're 10 games into the regular season, but for the Paoli Lady Rams, it's the first game in Patoka Lake Athletic play as they travel north on State Road 37 to take on their county and conference rival and the number 6 rated team in Class A, the Orleans Lady Bulldogs. Good evening, everybody, from the Doghouse. Dave Dedrick along with Bert Pedigo. Time now for Lady Rams basketball on Mix 90.3, streaming live on WUME853.com, and ask Alexa to play Mix 95.3 WUME. Rams come in. They are winners of 2 in a row, while for these Orleans Lady Bulldogs, already 3-game conference, they're 3-0 atop of the standings. They also come in a winning streak themselves, and they have racked up 3 straight victories.
Yeah, and impressive start for the Lady Bulldogs of Orleans, and they will be a handful, to say the least, for Paoli. You talk conference play, Orleans 3-0 already, 4-0 would give them basically a stranglehold on the conference. Paoli, they get their first taste of tonight, and it's a tall order, to say the least, because Orleans, they have the one thing that the Paoli girls don't have, and that's some tall girls. You got both of the Alston girls, you got Chelsea Ralph and the Gilstrap girl, and Paoli's going to have their hands full just get rebounds tonight, and they're going to have to at least hold their own on the boards and hope that Orleans can control it, especially on the offensive end.
Tough test, no doubt, for the Lady Rams here tonight, trying to get their first 3-game winning streak of the season. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jared Gilbert of Orleans and Aaron Key of Paoli as we continue with the Team OC pregame show. Team OC expanding possibilities one child at a time. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Springer Insurance is proud to support our Paoli Rams as they work toward a successful season. The hard work that goes into training and preparation is something we truly value. Mark, Daniel, Thomas, and Greg will work with our team at Indiana Farmers Insurance to find the best coverage for your home, auto, farm, or business. Visit us at Springer Insurance in Orleans or call 812-865-3133. We love taking care of customers as much as we love our Rams. Go Rams!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jeremy Payton, your Bedford Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones and Jeremy Payton is a proud sponsor of high school sports on WUME. For all of your investment needs, call Jeremy Payton or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or call 812-723-2708 to see why Hoosier Hardware stands out for quality and service in the community.
Orleans head basketball coach Jared Gilbert joins us now as we roll on with the Team OC pregame show. The conference matchup with Paoli tonight. We'll get into that ball game in just a minute. And, Coach, those you come in here, my goodness, I believe you got 11 games under your belt. The good news is, though, none of them been wins.
Yeah, that's the good part. It has the last couple of weeks. We've seen like played about every other night, and it's been a good stretch for us. But we've learned a lot about the team, I think, over that stretch. Some good and bad, and but we're learning. And even with a lot of the kids being so inexperienced, I think the game situations have been good for us. And hopefully we'll got some growing to do and continue progressing upward and be hopefully playing our best basketball at the right time later in the year.
Jared, what do you want to see improvements and growth in this team?
Some of our decision-making at times, defense, I think, has to get better. It's really good at times, but we have some breakdowns, like everybody does, and we got to shore that up a little bit. Our rebounding has been really good at times and not so good at times, so it's another concern that we have to be able to control the boards. To do what we like to do and get out and run, we got to be able to rebound it first, and we feel like we're at our best when we can get out and go with it, and so controlling the boards is a big part of that.
All right, you talked about that. Kind of tell us about your team offensively, defensively. What do you on the court?
Well, we like to get out and get after them, man-to-man, trapping, doing just some different things, kind of guessing, but I think our best is our full court to half court traps. I think we were really good with Callie up top on that, and we got some kids that read, anticipate really well, and so we've really hurt some teams that, and I think that sometimes is our best offense when we're able to do that. And then offensively, I feel like we got a lot of weapons, a lot of different kids that can put the ball in the basket. It starts with Callie, Chelsea's a big part of that, and then Haley Dilly, Allie Wolf, Kalia Alston, all of them are very capable scorers as well. So they've all had their moments where they've stepped up and been scorers for us. So we feel like we're pretty well-rounded with different people that can do that. But we definitely want to play fast and get out and make, not let the team relax and just play in a half court. We like to play a full court game.
What about your matchup with Paoli tonight?
Well, we've seen them play plenty, and I know from the first game, Coach Russell was there, and he talked about how hard they played, and he said, I think they'll play as hard as anybody that we've seen, and I would agree with that. Watching them on film, they get out and they play hard, and then they're getting better. Recently, we've seen them play, and they look like they're putting some things together, or maybe they're struggling with early on. So they got some shooters, they got some ball handlers there, and they really, for not being a real big team, they really do a good job on the boards and attacking the glass. So we'll have to be really good in that part of the game tonight.
All right, talk about that, Coach. What's top of the list? What does the Bulldogs have tonight?
I think our create some turnovers. I think it starts there. If we're able to do that, we're playing a type of game, not let them get settled into a half-court game. Not let your shooters have open looks. We got to be up on them, pressuring, try to create turnovers, whether it's trapping or man-to-man. I think it starts there, and then get them run a little bit and hopefully get some easy baskets. And we really have to do a good job, I think, on the defensive end. And then the rebounding is a big concern, so we'll have to really do a really good job there.
Line up for your ball club tonight?
We'll start with Clea, who's been running the point for us, and Hallie Wolf at guards, Haley Dilly at guard. She's kind of a guard forward. And then we got Callie Austin and Chelsea Ralph at our forwards.
And then off your bench?
We have really two players coming off the bench, Elizabeth Mahan and Caitlin Gilstrap, who gives us some size there. And Elizabeth does a good job of bringing some energy off the bench. So they'll both play a lot of minutes as well.
Everybody healthy?
Everybody's healthy, ready to go.
A little different dynamic, Coach. It's a makeup game. You didn't have school today, so a lot of different things thrown into this one.
It is. It's different. It's one of those things where, we would have played a bunch in a row if we had played them last time, and they would have been in the middle of it. They're just now at the end of it, so we'll see what we have left tonight.
Well, it is a conference game, but you're on top there at 3-0.
Yeah, we're where we want to be. Big one tonight. We always talk about having to win. Got to take care of your home court, and this is a big one from that standpoint tonight. And Paoli's right there in the thick of things as well. And so it's a big one. The county rival. There's a lot of things at stake. So hopefully our girls are ready for the challenge.
Gilbert, as always, thank you for the time and the talk. You and your ball club have a good game tonight.
All right, we appreciate it. Thanks, Dave.
And Coach Jared Gilbert of Orleans. Stay tuned. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking to make a difference? Team OC's Youth Mentoring Program is here to help kids in Orange County reach their full potential. Our mission to expand child's possibilities through a community-wide mentoring program for kids 7 to 17. We provide support, guidance, and a caring adult to lean on. You can be a part of their journey. Become a mentor or make a donation. Join us at 262 West Court Street, Paoli, or visit teamocmentoring.org. Questions? Call Executive Director Priscilla Woodrum at 812-653-0288. Team OC, expanding possibilities one child at a time.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summers Seamless Guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home, protect it properly. Choose Summers Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
Rams head basketball coach Aaron Key joins us now. Rams on the road with a big showdown in county and conference play with Orleans tonight. We'll get to that matchup in just a few minutes as we continue with the Team OC pregame show. But, Coach, good news is for your Rams coming in, got our first game winning streak build on tonight.
Yeah, and that was really big for us, especially coming into this makeup game. And you know, it kind of worked out better that a couple of games did get canceled because we were able to go play and play well, and then come in here with this momentum and hopefully carry that over tonight in this big conference matchup.
Well, it is a makeup, so you've already prepared once for them, I assume.
Yeah, that's telling Coach Smith. You know, it seems like forever since we had scouted them and got ready for them, but you know, again, that's one of our goals, and we put a lot of focus on our conference games and try to prepare. So we came in today around 4 and shot around for about 40 minutes, and then we took about 15 minutes and did a walkthrough and just did some reviews. So the girls seem pretty focused, and hopefully we'll come out and play.
Well, they have a little more pep in their step with this two-game winning streak?
Yeah, they should. And, you know, we were off today, and, you know, I think the girls are, you know, for one, you know, I think some of the girls are finally figuring out their roles. Seems, you know, they're doing what they can do and doing it well. And then, you know, we're staying balanced, scoring-wise. Shore up that defense a little bit. But, you know, I thought our subs have been doing a really good job coming in. Our freshmen have been doing a good job coming in and playing pretty big minutes in the varsity game. So I just really feel like everybody's doing a good job. We're going in the right direction. And, you know, again, you got to do that every game. So just keeping that consistency will be big tonight.
Still, though, Aaron, you knew it was going to be a process.
Yeah, and again, just from the very first time I stepped in the gym with the girls this summer, we've grown so much. Everyone has. And, you know, they picked up fast. They bought in, you know, anything that you throw at them, they'll try to do it to the best of their ability. So, I mean, they've been very coachable, and they've been working hard in practice. And I think they've been working hard in the games as well. So that's good to see, and that was good to see them have some success here these last two games. And to show that hard work paying off.
Coach, you played some very good teams already this season, and here's another one tonight.
No doubt. Our schedule has been really good to start the season, and, you know, Orleans is having a good season. And, they're really balanced, too. They got some size and pretty athletic, and, you know, it'll be a tough matchup for us tonight.
Well, what's your report on these Bulldogs?
You know, it's easier said than done, but, you know, we've got to contain the Austin sisters to begin with, and everything really feeds off of them. They do a really good job in their press, being on the point with their length and their wings. They'll come up and trap, get a lot of loose balls, and score a lot of points in transition off of that. And, you know, they're looking for each other. But then we also have to keep them out of the lane. You know, they go left a lot, but they get to where they want to go and ends up, you know, seems like they're on that left block more times than not. So we have to do a really good job of trying to force them to the right, and be in our gaps, and you know, just control the paint touches off the dribble even more than off post speeds. And then, you know, the Ralph girl, she comes down and, you know, she's very physical, finished well inside. So we'll have to contain her too and work early. You know, and then the other two girls, the Wolf and the Tilly girl, Wolf's been shooting it well. So, you know, they're both scoring about 6 points a game. So it's a really good first five for them. And we'll just have to play defense 5 as 1 tonight.
I was going to say, you got a lot on your list tonight, Coach.
It is, yeah. And, you know, it makes it tough when you've got, you know, a team where girls are doing something, you know, and not just a couple. But, again, it really goes back to the sisters, just trying to contain them because they do a lot for everyone else as well, getting them involved. So we really harped on that. that, 2 weeks ago when we thought we were going to play them, and then leading into this game again. So, I'm anxious to see how our defense does as far as our scouting report on them.
Will you man them or zone them?
I feel like our man will have to be physical and have to know where their shooters are, but play man, but we'll mix in some zone too with different lineups. We'll be able to play some 1-2-2 a little bit. And then hopefully we'll be able to throw in our press too. We've been able to do that the last 2 or 3 games, so see how it goes. See what the pace looks like to begin the game, but we'll throw a press in every once in a while as well.
For your ball club tonight?
Tonight we'll go with Maddie Vernon at guard, Breeze at guard, Peyton at guard, and our 2 forwards will be Kaylin and Terriana.
Then off your bench?
We'll have Gracie Berger coming off the bench on Sunday, and then Jada is back tonight. She had a full practice Friday, looked really good for that hour and a half, and so we'll ease her back in. We'll see how it goes, but she can warm up in the shoot around today as well. So I think she's amped up, ready to go tonight.
Well, Coach, we're getting down here at the end of part of your season in December, but it's just your first conference game.
Yeah, and that's kind of nice. I know some schools have their conference games earlier, even the first game of the season. So we're fortunate to kind of get some of the kinks worked out, and hopefully get in a little bit of a groove before we start this conference play. And again, this will be a tough matchup, but the girls are excited and seem focused tonight. So hopefully we can come out and play well.
Coach Key, as always, thank you for the time and to talk to you and your ball club. Have a good game tonight.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
And Coach Aaron Kia Paoli, stay tuned. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
You can make a difference in the life of abused and neglected children in Orange County. I'm Orange County Circuit Court Judge Steve Owen, and we have a court-appointed special advocate program, or CASA, right here in Orange County, and we need your help. There's no special skills required, and we can train you on the skills that are needed. All you have to do is just call today and tell us that you want to help us help these children feel safe and loved here in Orange County. That's Orange County CASA at 812-653-4889.
Are your retirement savings scattered about several employer-sponsored plans and individual IRAs? Let a Raymond James financial advisor provide you with education on what options you may have. Each may have potential benefits and drawbacks. So we'll consider your specific situation and discuss how best to address your unique needs and goals. Call financial advisors Jamie Sullivan and Jenny Baker at 812-849-2670. Located in Mitchell today and take control of your retirement assets. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated. Member New York Stock Exchange. SIPC. Life well planned.
Hi, this is John Bender. Cooler weather, it's on its way. The Department of Energy says a properly insulated home can save you up to 20% off your heating and cooling expense. So make sure your home is properly insulated this fall. The Owens Corning ProCat Low-Fill Insulation System makes it quick and affordable to properly insulate your home. You can do it yourself, or we can recommend a contractor to help you. Learn how easy you can add insulation with the ProCat Insulation System by visiting us at Bender Lumber. Local people serving local needs for over 90 years.
Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
Looking for a reliable landline phone service you can trust? With Orange County Fiber, you'll get crystal clear phone service that's perfect for staying connected. Home or business, we've got plans that fit. Bundle with fiber service or home security monitoring and save every month. Count on the local service you already know and trust with Orange County Fiber. Visit us at www.myremc.coop or call 812-865-2229. Simple, dependable service made just for you.
This is Craig Boozy, President and CEO of Springs Valley Bank and Trust Company. As this year comes to a close, we celebrate what matters most, our customers, communities, and neighbors. At Springs Valley, banking is about building relationships and helping you achieve your financial goals. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your journey. From all of us at Springs Valley Bank and Trust, we wish you a joyful holiday season and a new year full of success and opportunity. Loyal to you, your family, and your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Doghouse at Orleans High School decided tonight's girls' Patoka Lake Athletic Conference and County rival matchup between the Lady Rams of Paoli and the Lady Bulldogs of Orleans. Good evening again, everybody. Stay dead along with Bert Pedigo as we wrap up the Team OC pregame show. Team OC expanding possibilities one child at a time. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James.
First off, for the Lady Rams of Paoli and Coach Aaron Key, overall record 4 wins, 6 losses. This will be their first conference game of the year. They'll start with 2 forwards and 3 guards. The forwards will be Kaylin Hannon and Terriana Burkett. Hannon, 5'7", a sophomore, averaging a team best 13.5 points per game. Burkett, 5'6", and a senior, averaging 3.8. The guards will be Addie Vernon, Addie Payton, and Breeza Zappian. Vernon, 5'4", a senior, averaging 8.6. Payton, 5'5", and a junior, averaging 4.3. And Zappian, 5'4", just a freshman, averaging 4 points per game. For the Lady Bulldogs of Orleans and Coach Jared Gilbert, they come in ranked number 7 in Class A, 9-2 overall record. They are 3-0 in conference play. They will start this across the front line with Haley Dilly, Callie Alston, and Chelsea Ralph. Dilly, 5'7", a sophomore, averages 6.9 per game. Alston, that's Callie, 5'11", and a senior, averaging 18.7 per game. And Chelsea Ralph, 5'8", and a junior, averaging 9.6. The starting backcourt will consist of Hallie Wolf and Callie Alston. Wolf is 5'6", a junior, averaging 4.5, and Callie Alston, 5'9", just a freshman, he averages 10.2. Offensively, Paoli scores it at 41 per game, giving up 37 on the defensive side. 2-point field goal shooting for Paoli continues to tick upward, making 36% now. 3-point field goals at 19%. As far as Orleans is concerned, offensively, they scored at 54 per game and give up 41 on the defensive side. Field goal percentage for Orleans at 42%, and they make 26% of their 3-point field goal tries. The Lady Rams of Paoli, they are in the traveling purples tonight, trimmed in the gold and the white, and the Orleans Lady Bulldogs, they are in home whites trimmed in the black and the red. Your starting lineups tonight, they've been brought to you by Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James. Just about ready for the opening tip. JV, just 2 quarters tonight, but it was won by Paoli 15-11. Officials ready? We're ready. Dave Dedrick will take us through tonight's ball game.
It'll be Callie Austin at the center circle Dogs, and for the Rams, Terriana Burkhead to get things started tonight. Ball in the air, and Austin easily taps it back to her sister, Kalia. Kalia, the freshman, running the point. Both of them are left-handed, and they will be hard to handle Rams with their length here tonight. And there's Maddie Vernon with a steal out on the man-to-man defense. Picked a pocket of Wolf, and here come the Rams as they get it into the offensive end. Maddie near the center circle against the man-to-man of Orleans. Out front on Kalia. Picked up the dribble on the wing, needs some help. 5-second count is on, and finally Terriana Burkett comes out at the spike line to bail her out. Rams set it up in the offense. Zappian turns the corner down the lane, pull up footer in front of the rim, no good. Ball tipped around. Ralph able to come down with it on the baseline for Orleans. Ralph will bring it up. Chelsea can handle the basketball, goes long down underneath the bucket to Wolf, fires it out front to Kalia, to Callie, back to Kalia. Kalia between the circles, a 5'9 freshman. Rams stay in their man. Right side, Dilly down the lane, gets inside the paint. Couldn't go up with the shot, cut off there by Hannon. Pass it out front to Wolf, off to Kalia. Kalia looking down low for cutters, nobody open. To Dilly, into the corner to Ralph. Ralph with, so Burkett has to quickly close out on her. Callie along the 3-point arc, dribbles in, and 2 for comfort that time is Addie Payton.
Yeah, just a little reach-in foul. Addie picks up her first personal, first on the team here in the quarter. That'll give it over to Orleans just at the end of the Paoli bench.
Well, you heard Coach Key say they wanted to take away the left hand, and there's a pass down low underneath. Too hard, though, and too far out of the reach of Chelsea Ralph, and that's going to be turnover number 2 quickly here, uncharacteristically by Dogs.
Let's see how Paoli's able to handle the full-court pressure now as Orleans comes out. They'll be in the man-to-man.
Hannon in front of the Rams bench. Pass nearly stolen, but Vernon comes away with it. Takes it with the left-handed dribble all the way to the free throw line. Kick it out to Peyton in the corner. Reverses with the dribble. Cut off on the baseline. And she dribbled into the defender by to help Vernon and will be called for a travel.
Now kind of spun into a double team by accident and wasn't able to keep the feet from moving. That'll turn it over Orleans to the offensive end again.
Talia out front, guarded by Zapping. Two freshmen there going at it. At the top of the key to Ralph. Swing it left side to Wolf. Fakes two. Dribbles in on the baseline. The little 5-footer from four-corner, no good. Ball tipped around loose. Burkhead comes out of there with it. She'll be tied immediately, but the possession arrow will keep it in favor of the Rams.
Now, Terriana, she's going to have her hands full tonight, so to speak. She's the tallest that Paoli can put out there most of the time, and she'll be expected to handle the boards as best she can.
Ball comes in Zapping, but the long arm, Callie Austin at the top of that defense, a 1-2-2, and she can really create some havoc.
Yes, and tall, long arms can really kind of spread things out on you if you're not careful, just with her athletic ability even.
Vernon out of the trap to hand in the middle of the Zapping. Zapping across the timeline to Peyton, left side, just inside the arc, slows things up, back to Zapping. Work it right side to Maddie Vernon against this time the 1-2-2 zone, and Ralph reaches in, knocks it away. The steal the other way, then re-stolen by Vernon near midcourt. As we go back and forth, not much getting done here in the first couple of minutes of the game. Into the high post to Peyton around. Here's Hannon loading up three left side, back of the rim. Takes a high kick out of there, goes on the top of the backboard out of bounds. Go over to the Dogs.
Don't see it kick over the backboard too many times, but I noticed that in the JV game it even kicked over a few times. So something going on with this end.
Both defenses have been stellar so far. Rams stay in the court man-to-man. Wolf has it to the right of the key with the left-handed dribble, picks it up. Down low in the lane to Talia, turns it with that left hand, put a little jump shot that rattled around and stayed in for the first two of the game. The Dogs up quickly into Zappian. Zappian across the timeline, bobbled it, got it back to Peyton. Peyton heads into the lane, kick it off right side to Burkhead. Shot blocked out of there by Dilly on a nice play, and Dilly will come out of there with the basketball. This is what Orleans wants. Transition. They put it up to Talia. Talia, hesitation move, goes left side on the baseline. Shot up off the glass, no good. Side rebound, Dilly. Her second chance, no good. Burkhead comes down with it along with Dilly. Then they're tied up down at the Orleans end.
Orleans getting through their offense, just not able to knock much of anything down, starting just 1 out of 4. Paoli, on the other hand, just a tick worse at 0 for 3.
Wolf comes out key to Dilly. Right down the lane she goes. Takes it with the left hand off the glass. No good. Fights for her own rebound. Tipped around. And finally, kid comes out of there with it. Key tonight for the Rams. They just got to make sure it's one and done for Orleans when they have it on the offensive end. Here comes that half-court trap. Hannon bounce pass in the lane to Burkhead. Burkhead nearly tied up. Gives it to Zappy around the perimeter to Peyton. Vernon fake streak. Couldn't get the shot off. It was also with those long arms quickly closed out. Zappian into the corner. Maddie Vernon out of the three range deep in the corner. No good, but Zappian the offensive rebound. A couple of dribbles, no good. And Callie with the rebound. Long lead pass to Ralph. Ralph does not have numbers, so she'll slow it up to Callie. And Callie will work it between the circles and give it off to sister Kalia. Kalia right at the Bulldog logo in the middle of the court. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Orleans on top. Dilly has it on the right wing. Rams stay in there man-to-man. High post out. Everybody goes away from her. She pumps up a 15-footer, no good, but Austin the rebound, this being Callie. Back to Kalia, and as Kalia made a move off the dribble, she took a walk.
Yep, knew what she wanted to do. Shot fake, drive around the defender, but as we see just about every game now, the feet, they just keep on moving during the shot fake, so that'll turn it over to Paoli. Substitution, Gracie Berger will see her first action of the night for Paoli, and Terriana Burkhead to the Paoli bench.
The Dogs counted with Elizabeth Mahan coming off the bench for the first time tonight. Vernon into the corner right side to Peyton in a double team. Needs some help. A tough trap to try to dribble out of it. The ball is out of bounds. It went off the foot of one of the Bulldog defenders. I believe it was Dilly who was there with the foot in the way, and Rams will get it in a tough spot there along the sideline near the corner.
Yeah, Addie she found herself in a tough situation. She was in the corner, double teamed with nowhere to go.
Lob it in the backcourt to Zappian. Breeza will bring it up against the 1-2-2 trap. To the left of the key to Vernon. High post pass to Hannon. Turns down the lane. All knocked away, stolen. Mahan has it. Third turnover of the night. Mahan bobbled it, but gets it back to Ralph. She'll bring it across the timeline. Dogs lead it 2-0 with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Tally, but the spin move down the lane, tried to step through a defender, lost it, got it back, put it off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around. Berger down on the floor, comes up with the rebound to Zappian. Frieza brings it down. Court does not have numbers, trying to get around the defender. Back, no foul. Goes cross court to Peyton, back to Hannah, to Zappian. Right side, Vernon fakes three, looking down low, drives on the line all the way under the basket from right to left. Back out to Peyton, her three from the left side. It is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Dilly. Rams struggling to get shots to fall here to start this game. Quickly, Kalia kick it out to Kat. She's going to load up three, and it's the bottom of the net for Callie Austin, her first three of the night. And the Dogs lead 5-0 on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Come out to the half-court trap. Rams beat it easily. In the middle, here's Zappian. The shot at the free throw line didn't take it. Back out to Vernon. Long three right at the key. Barely drew irons. And Kalia has it. She heads up down the left sideline. Got to go all the way to the basket. There's contact as Zappian tried to cut her path off to the rim. And Zappian goes down hard, and so does Kalia. Zappian, though, will be called for the block.
Yeah, that time Austin came down right on top of Zappian, who was there trying to draw that charge. Heavy contact. Zappian took the worst of it and gets the foul. That's going to be her first and team second. Give it over to Orleans to the left of the bucket.
Allie Wolf back in, replacing Chelsea Ralph in the Dogs lineup. Fire it out front to Callie. To the key, takes it down the right side. Kick it out front, around to Meehan, to Kalia. Kalia looking left, nobody open. Fires it down the lane to cutting Dilly in traffic, who laid it up. A nice shot by Dilly between two defenders. Gets her first two of the night, and she'll be rewarded with a three-point play opportunity.
And real nice play by Dilly that time. The strength to not only absorb the contact, but to finish through it. That foul is on Vernon, her first and team third.
Dilly, just a sophomore free throw shooter, 57%, no good. Zappian comes in to get the rebound, and Dilly, who is very aggressive, comes in, tries to put away from behind, but ends up picking up the foul.
That foul on Dilly, that'll be her first and team first. Give it to Paoli. Length of the court to go. Paoli needs some points in the worst way, yet to score, and there's still just 2:15 left in the first quarter.
1-3-1 in the half court. Left key, give it up in the corner and hand it down low. Here's Berger, a little up and under move around Kalia. Nice job by Gracie. Trying to get the Rams on the board at the 2:04 mark of quarter number one. Kalia quickly into the offensive end. A point Dogs lead. Fakes right down the lane. Dilly, kick it out to Mahan. Jumper from the left baseline, no good. And the weak side rebound pulled down by Maddie Vernon. Brings it up with the dribble. Quickly across the timeline, slows it up. Zapping into the corner. Three out of the left pocket is good. First three of the night for Addie Payton. The Rams have scored five straight and back in it, down by two with 1:35 to go. Callie to the free throw line. Give it off to Wolf down low in the lane. Driving is Dilly. Her shot no good. Berger comes down with the rebound, and there's contact from behind. And the Rams fans have something to cheer about here in the final couple minutes of this first quarter.
And that foul is going to go on Dilly, and that's going to be trouble for Orleans because she's picked up two personal fouls, the only two that Orleans has been whistled for so far. So she's going to have to go to the Orleans bench for a while.
Rams chance to tie with a 2-3 would give them their first lead of the night against the 1-3-1 in the half-court. Ball knocked away loose. Callie with the steal, drives it in on Zappy and puts the shot up. It rolls around and kicks out, no good. That's going to be a foul called on Breeza Zappi, and now she will be in some foul trouble.
Yep, that's what I was just thinking. She's picked up two of Paoli's four. She's going to have to rest for a while, and we see that Jada Smith is up off the bench from Paoli quickly.
At the line will be Callie Austin, 76% free throw shooter. The lefty's first one's up and good, gives her 4 on the night. Jada coming in, seeing some action in the first time for a couple of games as a result of a knee injury that occurred in practice, but getting closer and closer. 100%. Second free throw off the heel of the rim, bounces around, no good. But Ralph comes down with the rebound. He called for a pushing foul to get that inside position.
Gracie Berger was in there, and he just went kind of flying forward. You knew she got some assistance with that, and the official said Chelsea Ralph, 33 in white, was the one pushing her first and team third.
Full court pressure in the middle. Peyton turns up court. Gets it across the timeline to Hannon to the right of the key, crosses over down the lane, and a reach-in foul stop play again. And all of a sudden, fouls going to mount up here on both teams late in this quarter.
Yeah, that's going to be on it with Mahan of Orleans, her first and team fourth. One more before either team shoots bonus.
On the baseline, Vernon gets it into Hannon around the perimeter, back into the corner. Vernon couldn't get the shot off. Payton to Vernon. Vernon going to load up three right wing, and it's good, and we're tied at 8-8. First three for Maddie Vernon, who comes in averaging almost 9 a game. Under a minute to go, the Rams have fought after being down 7-0. Quickly on the right side, Ralph passes it out front to Mahan between the circles. Stay in their half-court man-to-man. Kalia has the ball tipped away by Smith. Get it back out to Ralph. Swing it left side to Wolf. Wolf closed out quickly there by Vernon. Here's Ralph down the lane. Berger puts up a shot off the glass. No good. Hannon comes down with the rebound for the Rams. Quickly, Kaylin down the right sideline. Contact as she gets to the right of the free throw line, and a blocking foul will be called on the Dogs.
That foul should go on 22. Kalia Alston will make sure that is her first and team fifth. So free throws to be taken by Paoli. Paoli didn't score for about the first 6 minutes of this quarter, but now, with a made free throw, can take the lead.
Rams on an 8-1 run here. See if they can close it out. Hannon at the line. Kaylin, 72% free throw shooter. Up and good, and the Rams have their first lead of the night at 9-8 on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. 25.1 seconds in the first quarter. Second one by Hannon. It's up and good as well. So Paoli, a nice comeback here to close out this quarter. See if they can get a final defensive stop here to close out this first period of play with the lead. Kalia the timeline with the dribble. Bounce pass from the right wing to Mahan. Rams stay and clog it up in the lane with their man-to-man. Callie to Kalia on the left wing. Kalia with the dribble around the arc. Swing it right side to Callie. Callie to high post, dribbles in, spin move back in the lane. A fadeaway 10-footer, no good. Goes in, gets her own rebound, put it up with one motion, no good. It's going to be the first quarter of play at the Doghouse in this PLAC matchup. On the Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard, it is Paoli 10, Orleans 8. You're listening to Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Invest where it matters most, in the people and the potential of Orange County. Over the last decade, through the power of giving, the Orange County Community Foundation has helped thousands achieve their dreams, distributing numerous dollars in scholarships and grants from endowed funds. And we're just getting started. Scholarship applications will open soon, giving Orange County students the chance to unlock new opportunities, realize their full potential, and leave their mark on the world. Plus, be on the lookout for details on our unrestricted grants program, empowering local nonprofits to continue their philanthropic work and address the most pressing needs in our community. In 2024 alone, this grant cycle poured over $85,000 into our community, supporting many programs. Looking to make a lasting difference? Start a fund with us today and create a legacy that grows year after year. Call us at 812-723-4150 because your generosity shapes tomorrow. Together, we're building a better community. One scholarship, one grant, one legacy at a time.
One quarter in the books, and the Lady Rams of Paoli didn't get the best start in the world, but they got the best finish in that quarter. And take a 2-point lead at 10-8 into the second quarter of play. Shooting percentages, both teams cold. Paoli 3 of 10 in the first quarter, 30%. But they were 2 out of 6 from three-point range for 33%. Orleans 3 of 12 to start, just 25%. Didn't help themselves at the free throw line where they made just 1 of 3 in the first quarter.
Rams get the ball first to start this second quarter. Smith, along with Vernon, Berger, Hannon, and Payton, the 5 out there for the Rams. It's Callie and Kalia Alston down the left side. Jada Smith cut off there nicely by Mahan. Out there is Wolf as well, and Ralph, the final person out there in the Dogs lineup to start this quarter. They go man-to-man. Hannon at the free throw line, and as she tried to make a move, a 3-second violation call.
Yeah, Berger was down there. She was posted up, hoping to get the pass when the ball was on the wing. They brought it back out on top instead, and in the process, she just got kind of in there.
Fifth turnover of the night for the for the Rams. Out high is Kalia. The ball knocked away. Callie. She turns into the lane to Mahan. Mahan out to Ralph, who bobbled it, finally gets a handle on it. Nice job of clogging up the lane. Mahan down lower, pass is deflected, going to go out of bounds. And Smith and Hannon were, but neither one of them could get a good, clean handle on that basketball.
And Paoli doing a good job of packing in defensively, falling off of everybody but Callie Alston.
Ralph all alone, three top of the key, back of the rim, no good. Smith tracks down the rebound deep in the corner, and the Rams come down court with a 2-point lead. Minute into the second quarter of play. Dogs stay in their half-court man-to-man as Vernon with the basketball works between circles. Pass it on the right wing to Smith, right back to Vernon. Vernon, they trying to post up to Hannon, can't get the ball to her. Here's Smith down the lane, drive, shot up and knocked away, deflected. Out of there with it is Mahan the other way. And in a double team, able to control the basketball out to Callie. And Callie between the circles. Spin move down lane on Vernon. All the way, reverses to the right side. Lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Vernon. That time, Callie went against the scouting report and went to the right hand that time. Rams still lead at 10. With 6:20 to go in the first quarter of play, Sullivan Financial Consulting and Raymond James scoreboard. Vernon with the ball on the right wing, set up the double screen to Peyton. Couldn't get the shot off. Takes it to the left elbow. Will pull it back out to Hannon on the left wing. Hannon looks for cutters down the lane. Tried to spin in. Now gets to the free throw line. Her shot blocked out of there by Alston, but Smith comes down with it. Her shot rejected underneath by Ralph. And finally out of there with the basketball comes Mahan. Dogs defense strong down low, and Alston looks ahead, but Wolf was not paying attention on the baseline, and it sails out of bounds.
Orleans, one of those teams, they like to get up and down the floor, and just forcing the issue a little bit too much there. The sails well out of bounds. Paoli now will face some full court pressure. That's been the benefit of Orleans not making shots against Paoli so far, as they haven't faced the pressure very much.
Man-to-man pressure all over the court, out high. Hannon running the point. Rams go double high post set with Burkhead back in. Uses screen left side. Comes off the screen to Vernon to the right of the key. Turns the corner down the lane. A lot of contact and a foul called as Mahan slid over, stood her ground, and will take the charge.
And that foul's going to be trouble for Orleans because Maddie Vernon has now picked up her second personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. They couldn't get the sub to the scores table in time, so she'll have to be careful until they can get her out of there.
Zappian already on the bench with two fouls for the Rams. Cleared out. Here's Alston driving in on Peyton with the right hand, lays it up and goes. 6 on the night for Callie. Comes in averaging almost 20 a game, and we're tied at 10 with 5:20 to go in the first half of play at the Doghouse. Down the court very deliberately comes Kaylin Hannon for the Rams. Works against that man-to-man. Knocked away, stolen by Alston. Callie with the steal, drives left side in, shot up, good, counted, and a foul. And the Rams compound that possession with a steal and then a foul and a three-point play opportunity for the 5'11 senior Callie Alston.
Alston it all for Orleans right now. That foul on Kaylin Hannon of Paoli, her first and team second of the quarter. Orleans has retaken that lead, second lead change of the night.
It now comes in for Maddie Vernon with those two fouls. Alston's free throw up and good, so she completes a three-point play.
Give her 9 on the night.
9 of the 13 for the Dogs, who lead it by 3 with 5 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Alston picks up Hannon at the midcourt stripe. Hannon with the dribble to the left side. Peyton on the left wing, picked up by Wolf, gets the screen, takes it to the elbow, pulls it back out. Swing it back into the corner left side to Burkhead. Burkhead looks down low, nobody open. Ralph on her, spins it back away. She's going to head straight to the basket, put it up. And as she got in the paint, some arms reaching in, and a foul going to be called on the Bulldogs.
And a little bit of trouble there for Orleans because their top sub, Elizabeth Mahan, has now picked up her second personal foul. First on the team here in the quarter. So that gives each of the two teams 2 players with 2 fouls.
Haley Dilly already on the bench for the Dogs with the fouls. Terriana at free throw line, front of the rim, on the back of the rim, and no good. Terriana coming in, hitting 62% on the season from the stripe, averaging just a shade under 4 points per ball game. 13-10, Orleans on top, 4:42 to go in the second quarter. Second free throw, high arcing shot up and good. First point of the night for Terriana. That's that lead down to 2. Talia will bring it up with the dribble for Orleans. Running the point is the freshman. Orleans going to set down low, screen out high, give it off on the right side to Callie. Callie with a screen at the elbow down to a cut out. Her spin move shot is no good. Ball tipped around. Berger comes down with it. Oh, this could be trouble because Mahan was right there in that vicinity.
Yeah, and Mahan will pick up the foul. She picks up 2 quick on the last defensive trip, the other on the offensive trip. So she's got 3. 2 on the team here in the quarter. She'll have to go to the Orleans bench.
Now to bring in Caitlin Gilstrap, the 6'1". Full court pressure in the backcourt. Hannon, they'll clear it out. Caitlin will work on Callie. Gets a screen out high. Timeline. Those long arms of Callie Alston just reaching and slapping at that ball every chance that she gets. Down the lane they go. Kalia able to get in there and tip it away and steal it. Kalia to cutting Callie left side, lays it up, in and no good. Ball tipped around, loose on the floor, and Smith will come out of there with it for the Rams. So they dodge the bullet there. See if they can get things settled down here. This is not the time in that first quarter when they started to get running on the offensive end. Still against the man-to-man, and down the lane all the way to the basket. Her shot rejected out of there, though, by Callie Alston into the bleachers.
The Paoli strategy was basically a 5-out where you've got 4 on the wings opening things up for that drive. They tried to get Hannon the shot, got it, but with Callie Alston on her, she was able to recover and knock that thing out of bounds.
Zap back into the game of those 2 fouls, triggers it in to Hannon, right back to Breezer, launches a high arcing shot from the short corner left side, no good. Gilstrap tracks down the rebound on the weak side, but off to Kalia. She'll bring it up with the dribble, works one-on-one, down the lane she goes, puts up a running 10-footer, no good, and Berger another rebound for Paoli. Third out to Zappian with 3:30 to go, 13-11, Orleans on top. Rams had the basketball. Hannon directing traffic on that right wing against the man-to-man. Picked up that dribble. Needs some help. 5-second count on. Peyton on a backdoor cut. Oh, adding shot in and out. No good. Rebound Berger. It's blocked out of there by Gilstrap. And finally Wolf will come down with the rebound. Rams a couple of shots. Just couldn't get anything to fall. Out front. Free throw line. Ralph has it. Backdoor cut. Here's driving in. That's Austin. Contact, no foul, but Callie lays it up and good. And it's back to a 4-point lead. 11 on the night for Callie Austin. We roll under 3 minutes to go here in the first half of play on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Rams been stuck on 11 for a while. And spin move down the lane. Gets it just below the free throw line right side. Pulls it back out. Give it up to Zappian. Pass off her foot. She's able to collect it. Reverses it back to keep the dribble alive, and we'll pull it back out as Coach Key said, let's reset. Double high post set, right side is Zappian with the dribble. Looking down low, nobody open, takes it to the left of the key, hands it off to Hannon. Hannon to the right of the key, down low into Berger. The long arms of Gilstrap able to deflect it, come up with a jump ball. The Rams will turn it over on that possession.
Just so difficult to get it around through over the Orleans girls tonight. They are playing especially well on the defensive side. Give it over to Orleans on the alternating possession. Paoli falls back defensively.
9 for the Rams. Only have scored 1 point so far here in this second quarter play. Kalia with the packet down low along that baseline. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Out front comes Wolf. Wolf's pass goes to Callie at the top of the key. Callie is Peyton shades her to force her to her right. Gets a screen from Kalia. Dribbles into the elbow. Kick it out to Ralph. Takes 3. Dribbles on the baseline. Skip pass left side to Wolf around the perimeter. Kalia to the left of the key. Crosses over down the lane. Kick it out to Callie. 3 from the right wing is in and out. No good. Hannon going to track it down along the baseline for the rebound. And then, unfortunately, stepped on the sideline before she could get out of trouble.
Yeah, in trying to get to the rebound, she had to kind of position herself between her and one of the Orleans girls, and it was just enough to where she got to the sideline. Very nearly stayed in, but put a heel on it.
Rams struggling to score, but still in this game, down by 4 with 1:38 to go in the second quarter. Callie has it to the right of the key, looking down low to Ralph. Callie with the dribble, keeps the bounce 5, crosses over, spin move down the lane, kick it out to Kalia, 3 straight away, high arcing shot, no good, tipped around. Hannon comes out of there with it. Hannon takes it down the court quickly, give it off to Peyton to the left of the key. Burkhead alone, 3 top of the key by Terriana, in and out, no good. Gilstrap fights for the rebound. Berger there as well, but Gilstrap comes down with it. Out high, Kalia across the timeline, takes it down the left side. The ball poked away loose, but Kalia comes up with it. Back to Ralph with a minute to go in the first half of play. 15-11, Orleans on top. Talia between the circles, fires it right side to Wolf, steps into three from the wing, no good. Ball tipped around. Berger there, but nice save. Hitting is Wolf, who came down on the padding against the railing, and I mean, she took a hard shot. Got it back into her teammate Gilstrap, and then a foul is called.
That foul is going to go on 32, Terriana Burkhead, her first and team third. But we heard that thud. Normally in the headsets, we don't hear it like that. She hit that support hard.
But she came right bouncing up. Here's Callie driving lane, but the right hand lays it up and good. Rams have no answer for 14 tonight. Timeout taken Coach Aaron Key. 43 seconds to go before half. Rams down by 6. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Calcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot and mixed asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their 2 locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Calcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Calcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed.
Just 43 seconds left in the first half. Orleans has gapped it out to a 6-point lead now at 17-11. It's a 9-1 run in this quarter for Orleans. Every one of those points has come from Callie Alston. She's got 9 of her 13 in this quarter.
Orleans goes back to their 1-2-2 trap, and here's come Wolf from behind. She got the hand on the ball. Hannon tried to recover. Instead, though, will be called for a personal foul.
And that foul is going to be trouble for Paoli because Hannon has now picked up her second personal foul. 3 of the 5 starters for Paoli with 2 fouls each.
Into the offensive end. Let's see if the Dogs want to hold for one. Callie has it. Rams a little frustrated just because they can't get shots to fall, which is understandable. Out high, Callie crosses over to the free throw line to Kalia. 3 right of the key on the way. Just barely drew iron. Burkhead comes down with the rebound on the baseline for the Rams. Quickly up to Smith. Jada down the left side. Drives, steps through a defender. Put it off the glass. No good. Rebound down low. Berger couldn't hold on to it. In fact, was fighting with her teammate Jada Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go over to the Dogs. She'll get one last shot.
And that'll give Paoli a chance to get Asbel in to take Hannon's place. Just making sure with the final 3 seconds that she doesn't pick up a third personal foul.
Nearly the length of the court to go. Chelsea Ralph looking to maybe throw it long down the court. Instead, they give it back to Callie at the throw line. Callie quickly up to Kalia. Kalia drives in, puts it up at the horn off the glass, and the heel of the rim, no good. Orleans a nice job to quickly move it up and get a very good shot. Wouldn't fall, and that will take us to half. And on the Sullivan Financial Consulting and Raymond James scoreboard, Orleans on top, 17-11. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for a reliable landline phone service you can trust? With Orange County Fiber, you'll get crystal clear phone service that's perfect for staying connected. Home or business, we've got plans that fit. Bundle with fiber service or home security monitoring and save every month. Count on the local service you already know and trust with Orange County Fiber. Visit us at www.myremc.coop or call 812-865-2229. Simple, dependable service made just for you.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summers Seamless Guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home? Protect it properly. Choose Summers Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
At the half, at the Dog House, Orleans on top 17-11 as we begin the Whitfield Investments halftime report. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how West can keep you on track with your goals now and in the future. 2 ties, 2 lead changes in this game. Orleans jumped out to a quick 7-0 lead. Rams nearly 6 minutes before they were able to score. That was on a basket by Gracie Berger at the 2:04 mark, and then the Rams got rolling as they were able to outscore Orleans. They're over that final 2:24 by a tune of 10-1 to take a 10-8 lead at the halftime break. Then Orleans comes back, and it's Callie Alston doing all the damage to start this second quarter. She was able to get into the lane and get a 3-point play opportunity at the 5:05 mark, making it a 10 ball game. Rams again struggled to score. Only 1 point in that second quarter came at the free throw line by Gracie Berger. Actually, to make that rather, Tariana Burkhead at the 4:39 mark, and then as a couple of more baskets by Callie Alston, and that's the scoring in this first half of play. It's 17-11 in favor of the Orleans Bulldogs. Taking a look at rebounding, the Rams are doing the job there that they want. They have 18 rebounds here at the half, 3 offensive boards, 14 rebounds total for Orleans. They have had a second chance opportunity. Big discrepancy, though, is in the turnover department. Orleans has just committed 5, while they have forced the Rams into 11 here at the half and lead it by 6, 17-11. We continue with the Whitfield Investments halftime report. We'll take a look at team and individual stats. You're listening to Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for top-notch fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly? Pull into Riley Oil, your trusted supplier of marathon fuels. With convenient locations in Paoli, Orleans, and Hardinsburg, we've got you covered. Enjoy the ease of paying at the pump 24/7, or swing by Paoli where we'll pump the gas for you. Grab a snack and drink and be on your way with Riley Oil, fueling your journey every mile of the way.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus.
We are at the half, and right now, Lady Rams of Paoli trailing the 7th-ranked Lady Bulldogs of Orleans. Your score at 17-11. Whitfield Investments halftime report continues as we take a look at some of the stats from first half action. Let's look at shooting first off for Paoli. It was a half that they just as soon forget as they make just 3 of 19 total shots in that first half of play, 16%. They started 3 of 10, which is okay, but then 0 for 9 in that second quarter of play. They finished 3 of 15 overall in the half. Included in that overall figure is 2 of 7 3-point for Paoli, just 29% there. They were at least able to knock down the majority of their free throws. Paoli makes 3 out of 4 free throws in the first half, 75%, 2 of 2 in the first quarter, 1 of 2 in the second quarter. As far as Orleans is concerned, not shooting it that much better, but getting a few more shots. Orleans shoots 7 of 26 overall for 27%. They started 12 in the first quarter, then went 4 out of 14 in the second quarter of play. Included in that 7 of 26 overall figure is 1 of 6 3-point shooting for Orleans at just 17% there. They were 0 for 5 in the second quarter of play. Orleans, the free throw line, 2 of 4 in the first half of play, 50%. 1 of 3 is what they shot in that first quarter of play. 17-11, that's your halftime score. Lady Bulldogs of Orleans out in front of the Lady Rams of Paoli. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will be taking a look at individual scoring from first half action. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 5.3.
When you're a member at Hoosier Hills Credit Union, something feels different.
I don't feel like a customer, I feel like a valued member.
Because here, it's not just banking, it's service, care, and community.
The difference with Hoosier Hills is real people who genuinely care.
When others just saw numbers, Hoosier Hills saw me.
Here, it's not a transaction, it's a relationship. It's not just banking, it's belonging. Hoosier Hills Credit Union. Belong to something more. Visit HoosierHills.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
When you suffer the loss of a loved one, you can count on the Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli. They have a 55-year history of serving the needs of families in Orange and surrounding counties. They provide only the best professional services in the most compassionate manner to care for you during this difficult time. You can always count on the Dillman Scott Funeral Home, as generations of families have done for many years. Call 812-723-2276 today. We're here when you need us the most. Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli.
We're at the half. The Whitfield Investments halftime report continues as we take a look at individual scoring from first half action. For Paoli, it's balanced, and they got points out of 5 different players, just not enough of them. 3 points from Maddie Vernon and from Addie Payton lead the way. Both made a 3-point shot in that first quarter of play. Then 2 points apiece for Kaylin Hannon and for Gracie Berger, and a single point for Terriana Burkett. As far as Orleans is concerned, they are just glad that Callie Alston made it to the gym on time tonight. She leads them with 13 of their 17 points in the first 2 quarters. Haley Dilly had 2, as did Kalia Alston. She had 2. Scores by the quarters, Paoli was actually up after 1 to 8, but Orleans, the Lady Bulldogs, outscored Paoli 9-1 in the second quarter, and Orleans leads it 17-11 here at the half. We'll get one more. When we come back, we will get you ready to go with second half action. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for top-notch fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly? Pull into Riley Oil, your trusted supplier of marathon fuels. With convenient locations in Paoli, Orleans, and Hardinsburg, we've got you covered. Enjoy the ease of paying at the pump 24/7, or swing by Paoli, where we'll pump the gas for you. Grab a snack and drink and be on your way with Riley Oil, fueling your journey every mile of the way.
In need of a financial checkup? Consider Whitfield Investments for comprehensive investment advice and wealth management services. As a passionate Paoli native, Wes Whitfield places the needs of his clients first as he works to grow a stronger, financially savvy community of investors, families, and individuals. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how Wes can help you stay on track with your goals, both now and in the future.
Just about ready for second half action. We wrap up the Whitfield Investments halftime report by looking at the foul situation. Each team has some concerns. Paoli, 3 of their 5 starters each picked up 2 fouls in that first half. You've got Kaylin Hannon along with Maddie Vernon and Brisa Zappian, each with 2. For Orleans, Haley Dilly picked up 2 early fouls, and then her replacement, Elizabeth Mahan, came in up 3 fouls. So they have some issues as we get ready for second half action. For Paoli, just got to get some shots to fall. Having Vernon and Zappian out there will help. They were saddled with the foul issues in the first half and had their minutes curtailed quite a bit. Paoli, they begin with possession of the ball as we get under with third quarter action.
Whitfield Investments. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how West can keep you on track with your goals now and in the future. Saw a variety of defenses by Orleans in that first half. Up in their half-court man-to-man, Hannon on the right side, picked up by Callie Alston. Both starting 5s are in there. The ball off the leg of Burkhead, recovers, dribbles into the lane, and then her pass is knocked away and stolen by Kalia. Kalia head to Callie, drives right side, lays it up and good.
She's got 15 rather.
Transition basketball. That's what the Bulldogs want to see and pick up this pace. Lead it now by 8 at 19-11. Just almost 50 seconds into this third quarter play. Rams very patient in the offense. It's the man-to-man. Peyton to the left of the wing, reverses, takes it down the free throw line, puts a running one-hander up too hard off the glass. No good. Ball tipped around, and a nice play by Wolf as she'll come up with it. Then Vernon steals it right back. Bounce to Terriana Burkhead. Drive, left side, lays it up and in. The Rams defense leads to offense. 3 on the night, Terriana. Haley Dilly, Callie Alston, Chelsea Ralph, Hallie Wolf, along with Kalia Alston. They are the 5 out there for the homestanding Bulldogs. Handed off. Wolf, free throw line jumper, no good. And there goes Alston. Nice job by Peyton to block her out. All she could do is go over the back, and Callie will be whistled for the foul.
And that foul on Callie Alston, just her first, so no issues there. First on Orleans as a team to begin the third quarter. Orleans, they're going to fall back to the half court, man. Paoli will bring it forward.
Rams down by 6, 6:30 to go in this third quarter. Burnham works the point out front, bounce pass to Hannon, dribbles all the way to the baseline, kick it out in the corner to Peyton. Nice save there by Addie. To Sappy and breeze it down the lane, turns, puts a running one-hander up, no good. Down low, all Bulldogs. Ralph with the rebound. Clears it out to Callie. Callie will bring it down the left sideline, give it off to Talia. Talia running the point as a freshman. Rams drop back in their man-to-man. 1-4 set down below the end of the volleyball spike line. Out high, Callie with the basketball. Spin move down, now takes it with the right hand all the way to the rim. Shot up, no good. Rebound, no put back up and in by Dilly. So Dilly, right place, right time. Again, she didn't play a lot because of fouls in that first half. She's got 4, and it's 21-13 with 5:45 to go in the third. At the spike line, Vernon has it, looks left side, Peyton. Peyton reverses it back to Zappy in between the circles. Breeza works it off the head. They've been all over. Caitlin, she's had a tough night getting open shots, drives down the lane, gets into a double team. Foul be called, though, to her out, and it's either going to be on Dilly or Wolf.
Dilly, she's going to pick it up. A little bit of an issue there for Orleans because she now has 3. That's the second team foul, and it put Hannon to the free throw line. Her only points tonight have been from the line.
Coming in, Caitlin at 13.5, free throw rims in and out, no good. Keeps it at 21-13 as Gracie come in. Ariana Burke will take it on the Rams bench. Hannon trying to make it a 1-for-2 trip here. Sophomore's free throw is up and good. 3 on the night, 21-14. Rams go 2-2-1 full court pressure. Ralph in the middle quickly to Dilly. Dilly down the side, kick it out. Wolf 3 from the right corner, front of the rim, no good. But there's Dilly with the offensive rebound, and it comes out of there with it. Jump ball got to be called as Berger tied it up. Will stay down, though, at the Orleans end.
More pace that Orleans wants to play with. Get the ball down the court, get a shot up, and then go chase after it if it misses.
They set a triple screen at the free throw line area. She backs up for a long 3. She's got 5, and a double-digit lead for Orleans at 24-14. With 5:10 to go here in the third. Rams bring it up against this man-to-man defense. Vernon gets the screen out high into the corner to Peyton. Peyton on the left versus it back into Vernon. Vernon to the elbow, can't turn the corner on Alston. Now spin move does down the lane, but Alston with those long arms blocks it and comes out with the rebound. Callie the other way, dribbles all the way into the left side, up and good as she goes coast to coast. Timeout going to be taken by the Rams, who now are down by 12 with 4:40 to go in the third. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Springer Insurance is proud to support our Paoli Rams as they work toward a successful season. The hard work that goes into training and preparation is something we truly value. Mark, Daniel, Thomas, and Greg will work with our team at Indiana Farmers Insurance to find the best coverage for your home, auto, farm, or business. Visit us at Springer Insurance in Orleans or call 812-865-3133. We love taking care of customers as much as we love our Rams. Go Rams.
Lady Rams of Paoli facing an uphill battle now, trailing by 12 to number 7 Orleans. The Lady Bulldogs have come out. They continue to get points from Callie Alston here in the second half. She's got 17 on the night. Paoli just cannot do anything with her.
Half-court trap, Peyton in the middle to Hannon, right at the top of the key, back to Vernon. Vernon looking down low into the corner left side, 3 by Hannon. I was going to say way off the mark, but she banked it in. 26-17. Rams needed something to go right, and they do. Here's Zappian. May have got a hand off the leg of Alston out of bounds, and the Rams full court pressure creates a turnover for them, and the Dogs' 7th turnover of the night.
Well, that's a shot by Hannon. So bad it was good. She banked it in from the side, and that's not easy to do.
No, even when you try. That between the circles will work to the right of the key, and she'll be called for palming the basketball, and Taylor turns right back over.
Yeah, I think she wanted to pass as the defense flashed, and she just kind of tried to be sneaky about it and keep the dribble alive, but the official not falling for it.
Got that hand underneath and brought it over on time. Halfway through this third quarter, 9-point lead for the Dogs. Right side, Callie has it against a man-to-man screen. Oh, a nice little pick and roll to Ralph, and she rolls to the basket, gets a nice pass, lays it up, and good. Good fundamental basketball that time by the Bulldogs, 28-17. As the Rams see if they can come back and answer that basket against the man-to-man of Orleans. Vernon out high to Hannon. Rams down a long way from where they want to be setting up their offense, everything up above the free throw line. Vernon the right wing, looking down low, trying to post up Hannon, and they get it to her. They do on Wolf. Turns into a double team. Puts up a wild hook shot, does Kalen. Contact going to be bringing a foul, though, on the Bulldogs, and that'll put Kalen Hannon back at the free throw line.
And one of the few advantages Paoli has been able to get is with Hannon down there and Dilly guarding her. That foul was on Chelsea Ralph, who came over with the help defense. That's her second and team third.
Free throw by Kalen, up and good. She has got 7 now on the night as Jada Smith will come in and Breeza Zappian will come out for the Rams. 3 minutes, 27 seconds. Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Third quarter at the Doghouse. Second free throw by Hannon, up and good. Sets the lead back to 28-19. Rams go full court pressure, 2-2-1. Callie in the backcourt. Up to Wolf. Goes cross court to Ralph. Ralph on the baseline. Kick it back out. Kalia, 3 on the way is good. Rams wanted to travel but didn't get it. And that's 8 for Kalia Alston. So the Alston Sisters having a big night here at home against Paoli. 31-19 as we near the 3-minute mark of quarter number 3. Maddie Vernon running the offense out high. Rams now go to the 1-4 set down below the free throw line. Coming up to Hannon. Ball poked away by Alston, but Vernon tracks it down. Into the double team in the corner. Out to Hannon. That'll be turnover number 14.
Of course, Paoli coach is asking for the foul on the contact. The official says no, not enough to influence the play. Give it over to Orleans.
Kalia will up with the dribble. Rams drop back in their half-court man-to-man. High post to Ralph. Looking down low, posted up to Callie in the team. Spins out of it, kick it out in the corner to Mahan, who checked back in. Her long 3, no good. Vernon fights for the rebound. I see it that way.
Yeah, Maddie was doing those. I'm letting it go out of bounds because I didn't touch it, but the official thought that she did.
On the baseline, side of the bucket, looks for cutters down low. Nobody opens. Finally, timeout going to be taken to avoid the second count by Coach Gilbert. 2:36 to go in the third. Orleans on top, 31-19. You're listening to Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jeremy Payton, your Bedford Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones and Jeremy Payton is a proud sponsor of high school sports on WUME. For all of your investment needs, call Jeremy Payton or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
2:36 left in the third quarter. Orleans, they've come out and shot it well here in this third quarter of play. Made 6 of their 10 field goals to this point in time, and that lead for Orleans is now at 12.
On the baseline into Ralph, kick it back out to Wolf on the right wing. Wolf looking down low to Ralph, posting up, turns in, one power dribble up and good off the glass. Chelsea Ralph, a good low post move. She's got 4, the lead up to 33-19. 2:20 remaining here, third quarter of play at the Doghouse. Vernon comes to the right side, double high post set though on the left side, used up the dribble off the Payton, but Maddie now will hoist up a 3. It is no good. Deeper rebound by Kalia Austin at the throw line. Kalia brings it up with the dribble, takes it all the way to the basket, shot up off the glass, no good. Ball around, Kalia has it, then she is stripped away by Hannon. Hannon tried to come out of there with it, and then a lot of arms and hands reaching in. Foul going to be whistled on the Dogs.
That foul will go on Kalia Alston. That's going to be her second, team fourth of the quarter. So one more before Paoli will be able to shoot some free throws. As it is, they will have the length of the court to go. Looks like Breeza Zappian checking back in for Paoli. Haley Dilly will also check back in for Orleans.
Dogs go back to their full-court man-to-man pressure. Hannon will give it in to Zappian. Zappian goes over to the sideline. Court pass to Hannon in the middle to Vernon across the timeline. Maddie looks around, nobody follows, kicks it out to Burkhead in the corner. Back off of her, a high arcing three by Terriana, no good. Rebound, though, cleaned off by Dilly on the weak side. Looked at her, does not have numbers. Back to Kalia. Kalia to the offensive end at the top of the key to Callie. Callie to the right, nowhere to go, looking down low. Pass it in the lane. Here's Dilly, little turnaround shot off the glass and good. Haley with 6 on the night, 35-19 with 90 seconds to go in the third. Quickly, the offensive end comes Maddie Vernon. Half-court trap, high post to Smith. Data kicks it out to Burkhead on the right side. Down in the lane, ball tip was in the backcourt, saved nicely, though, by Vernon before it was an over and back to Zappian, and her pass is going to be, I thought, deflected, but apparently not.
Yeah.
It went out of bounds, and the Rams turn it over for the 15th time tonight.
Substitution for Orleans. Gilstrap will check back in. Chelsea Ralph will go to the bench. They will extend some full-court pressure. Orleans recognizes, and they bring help to the backcourt.
Rams down 35-19. See if they can get some turnovers. Kalia up to Callie. Callie at the center court, lobs it ahead to Gilstrap. Drives left side, shot no good. Ball tipped around loose, and trying to come out of there with it is Hannon, and she does in a lot of traffic. Quick to Zappian. Zappian going to push it up all the way to the rim, put it up in a double team, no good. But Breeza will be rewarded with a couple of free throw opportunities.
And that foul will go against 21 and white at Caitlin Gilstrap. That'll be her first and team fifth. 2 free throws to be taken by Zappian.
Breeza just 36% on the season. That free throw is no good. Looking for her first point of the night. 35-19, 55.9 seconds to go in the third here in this County and Conference showdown. Second free throw, high arcing shot, back of the rim, no good. Callie all in the rebound for Orleans. Orleans taking over that rebounding advantage here in this third quarter of play. Rams stay in their half-court man-to-man double high post set. Kalia to the left of the key, crosses over, reverses, looked down low to Callie, couldn't get it to her. Now Callie pops out, has it to the left of the key, picked up by Vernon, tried to reverse move. Nice job by Maddie to stay in front of her. Out front to Kalia, picked up by Smith. Smith looking, the ball away by Smith, and Kalia, though, comes back with the steal. Kalia to Callie with 22 seconds to go. And Callie to Kalia at the spike line. Coach Key upset, nothing was called. Out front to Mahan to the left of the key, picked up her dribble, needs a handoff. 5-second count is on, finally shovels it back to Kalia. Kalia will work at the center circle. Again, gets around her defender, hesitation move, pulls it back out with 3. She's going to dive in, puts a running one-hander up off the glass, and spins around and stays in at the horn for Kalia Alston. And that'll send the Dogs to the fourth quarter break up, 37-19. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or call 812-723-2708 to see why Hoosier Hardware stands out for quality and service in the community.
Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
After a tight first quarter, Orleans has slowly gapped this game out. Lead at 37-19 as we go to the fourth and final quarter of play at the Doghouse. For the Rams to start this fourth quarter, it'll be Breeza Zappi and Kaylin Hannon along with Addie Payton, Gracie Berger, and Maddie Vernon. For the Orleans Bulldogs, they'll go with Caitlin Gilstrap, Callie Austin, Kalia Austin, joined out there by Haley Dilly and Elizabeth Mahan. The Rams will get it starting this quarter play. And finally, everybody realizes which way they're going. Out front against the man-to-man. Here's Vernon turning the corner. She goes, put it up with the left hand. But once again, the long arms of Callie Austin to deflect that ball out of bounds. And both her and Kalia can really guard the rim whenever you get down. Plus, with the 6'1" Gilstrap in there, it's very difficult to get a shot up in the paint. Get it in to Hannon, right back to Vernon in the corner. Vernon one dribble. Now she'll launch three, and it's too hard, no good off the back of the rim. Deep rebound down in the corner by Dilly. She'll finally give it up to Callie, and Callie will bring it up with the dribble to Kalia on the left wing. Reverses back out front. Callie high post. Oh, a nice cut on the lane on the baseline. Dilly catches, lays it up, and good off the glass. 8 on the night for Dilly, who comes in averaging almost 7 a game. But again, nice high-low action for the Orleans in their half-court set offense. Vernon working out front. The Rams down by 20 now, and there's the ball out of bounds. Maddie, I thought it just went off her hands, but Rams get a break. As they say, Haley, the official does, touched it last.
One of the few breaks that maybe has gone Paoli's way.
Tried to lob it to the top. That's not going to work, as Hannon going for the ball knocked Callie Austin to the deck, and that foul will go on Kaylin Hannon.
That foul on Hannon, her third, team first of this fourth quarter. Shooting percentages through three. Paoli just 19%, 5 of 26 overall, 2 of 7 in that third quarter. Orleans shoots 16 of 41 through the first three quarters, but that third quarter, that was a good one for them. 9 of 15, 60% from the field.
Good quarter at halftime break, and that's why the Dogs are up by 20. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Rams extend their half man-to-man. A little bit of delay, two-guard front with the Alston high post to Dilly. Kick it out to Mahan. Alston, this is Callie to Kalia. Kalia to the left of the key, whip it around the perimeter to Callie, to Meehan down low. And here's Dilly, a little jumper on the right baseline, no good. Nice box out down low, and the rebound pulled down by Hannon, and then there's contact and a foul going to be whistled on Orleans.
A couple of white jerseys in the neighborhood. See who they put it on, and of course it's going to be on Haley Dilly. She has been the foul magnet tonight for Orleans. That's going to be her fourth, and she will have to go to the bench.
Chelsea Ralph will re-enter the lineup, and Gilstrap will come to the Orleans bench here with 6:46 to go. Rams just need to close out this game on a strong note here after a very good first quarter and a half before the Dogs are able to extend it there as the Rams went cold in that second quarter. Off the screen, a jumper of 7-footer by Hannon, no good. Ball tipped around. Comes back out to Kaylin. She'll try it again as the Rams reset. Dogs in their half-court man-to-man. Vernon to the right of the key. Takes it with the left-handed dribble back to Zappian. Makes 3 times. The key tried to split a double team. Instead loses the ball out of bounds. And Paoli will turn it over for the 22nd tonight.
Nice move. And she got through that double team, but in the process had to put that ball so far out in front that it got away.
Actually, that was her 17th. Got it in the wrong column. Quickly Callie the other way to Kalia. Leah between the circles at the spike line will back it out with the dribble. Going to spread out the Rams and run their motion off. The Dogs out front with the basketball. Mahan to Ralph to the right of the key. Ralph used up the dribble, needs some help. She'll take that shot, but not at this stage of the ball game. Give it off to Kalia. Kalia around Smith all the way to the basket. Lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath, pulled down by Hannon. Kaylin the other way, looking, goes to left side. She tries to go in, and it's going to be swatted out of there by Callie Alston one more time.
Yeah, Hannon just trying to force the issue, maybe get some contact and get to the foul line, but Alston, excellent job of avoiding that and just knocking it out of bounds.
Vernon into the baseline. Here's Zappian's right corner jumper, no good. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Mahan. Give it off to Callie, and Callie will bring it up with the dribble at the spike line. Rams again extend their pressure in the man-to-man. At the center circle of the Dog with 5:24 to go in the game. And ball tipped away and stolen by Jada Smith. Smith tries to go back the other way. It has her pocket picked to give it right back over to the Bulldogs. So a quick change of possession there. Nothing gained by either team. Little clock run off. That's about it. Out front, Kalia with the basketball. Give it off to Mahan to the left of the key. Reverses it. Top of the key with the dribble. Swing it right side to Callie. Whips it down low to Ralph. Back out to Callie. To Mahan between the circle to Kalia. Again, Orleans being very patient. They're just wanting to run some clock, feeling they've got enough points, leading at 39-19 with 4:45 to go in the game. As out front, Addie Payton putting some pressure on Callie. Gets a screen by Kalia. Give it off to Kalia. She'll go over to Ralph on the right side. Ralph had the ball. Well, lost the dribble, but got it back. Down the lane, she's got Callie Austin driving. Lays it up, no good. Callie, her own rebound. Put it back up and in.
She's got 19 on night. Paoli's going to have to take time. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on X95.3.
You can make a difference in the life of abused and neglected children in Orange County. I'm Orange County Circuit Court Judge Steve Owen, and we have a court-appointed special advocate program, or CASA, right here in Orange County, and we need your help. There's no special skills required, and we can train you on the skills that are needed. All you have to do is just call today and tell us that you want to help us help these children feel safe and loved here in Orange County. That's Orange County CASA at 812-653-4889.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisors, Jamie Sullivan or Jenny Baker at 812-849-2670. They can discuss your specific needs and provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call 812-849-2670 in Mitchell for an appointment. Raymond James and Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange SIPC. Life well planned.
41-19, your score. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in this one. Orleans comfortably out in front. It has been an impressive performance. Callie Austin continuing to score for Orleans. She's got 19, so nearly half of the total for Orleans, and matching the total that Orleans or that Paoli's been able to put up.
Out of the timeout, Vernon with the dribble against the man-to-man. To inside the arc on the right side, back out to Payton. Payton could get the shot off. Nice job by Wolf to close out quick. At the spike line is Maddie Vernon for Paoli at the top of the key. Looking down low as Sunday Asbell is checked in. At that quarter, Rams trying to get some quickness out there on the defensive end. Payton dribbles into the corner, launches a three, but he fouled. And now they'll put Addie Payton at the free throw line for the Rams for 3 opportunities.
Well, they're going to say it was a 2 instead, so they motioned that real quick when they came over. That foul is on Hallie Wolf. That's going to be her first, team second of the quarter.
At the free throw line will be Addie Payton. Shot in and out, no good, hitting just 50% on the year. I said it earlier, they got stuck on 11. Now they're stuck on 19.
Yeah, and that was, the 3:27 mark of the third quarter.
There we go. Addie got 1 out of 2, make it 41-20. 4 on the night for Payton. Rams go to 1-3-1 half-court trap. Callie yet to get it to timeline. Now she does. Comes left side to Mahan. Cross court to Ralph. The pass too high. Chelsea tries to save it, but run. And that'll be turnover number 9 against the Dogs, the 4th in this half.
Dilly will check back in for Orleans. They continue that rotation with her and Mahan. Give it over to Paoli. Length of the court to go. Let's see if we can get something done on the offensive end this trip.
Clock rolling at 3:35 remaining in the ball game. Out front, Maddie Vernon. Spin move down to the free throw line to Asbell. Left side to Zappian. She takes it across the 3-second arc. Comes right side to Smith. Jada with the dribble. Looking down low. Pass it out front to Vernon between the circles. Vernon setting up the offense. Gets a screen from Smith. Takes it right side. Just inside the arc to the elbow. Back Payton. Payton kick it back out to Zappian. Zappian to the left of the key, back to Vernon. Long 3 right in the key. For Maddie Vernon. He's got 6, and it's 41-23 with 3 minutes to in the game. Callie across the timeline to Kalia, to Ralph to the left of the key. Rams up in their half-court trap if they can. 1-3-1 into the high post. Here's Callie down to Ralph. Goes cross-court right side. Dilly, her shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Throws up a wild shot no good. And finally pulled out of there by Zappian for Paoli. Breeza quickly up, stops free throw line, and couldn't put the brakes on quick enough, and will be called for her travel.
Yep, knew what she wanted to do, just could not stop that momentum from going forward. Substitution for Paoli as Hannon will re-enter, and Asbell will go to the Paoli bench.
Quickly down the sideline come the Dogs against that full court pressure with no problem. Khalil whip it into the high post to Dilly, back to Callie down the lane. One dribble, little 10-footer in front of the rim, up and good. 21 on the night for Callie Alston. 43-23 with 2:50 to go in the ball game. Rams see if they can close it out with some positive plays here and head into that Christmas holiday break. Hannon works one-on-one down the lane. Shot going to be blocked out there by Alston. Hannon comes down with it. And as she and Callie were fighting for that basketball, Alston will be called for a reach-in.
Hannon keeps trying to get that shot over Alston. Alston got a hold of that one, and in the scrum to get after the loose basketball, Alston got stuck with a foul. That's her second, team third.
Vernon into a cut. Hannon, her shot too hard and high off the glass. Ball is tipped around, and Ralph touches it last for the Bulldogs, and will stay down with the Rams. So we're getting some opportunities.
Yeah, Paoli's offense is getting some shots. It's just the recoverability of the Orleans girls that's giving them fits.
That length has been a problem all night long. Here Zappian forces up a shot in the lane, no good. Rebound by Ralph. She has to come out of there from a double team. And as she gets up to the top of the key, Rams will be called for a reach-in foul.
That foul is going to be on Addie Payton, number 5 in purple. That'll be her second and team second. Orleans, they've got the length of the court to go now.
Full court pressure. Kalia in the backcourt will get it across the line with the dribble up to Ralph on the left wing. Fakes, dribbles into the high post right along the free throw line. Turns back in. It's up a 50-footer, no good. But right there is Wolf to follow it through on the left side. Nice job by Hallie. She gets her first 5-23 with 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Out front, Hayton running the point. The Rams comes right side to Smith. Smith looking down low for Cutters, takes it with the dribble to the free throw line. Bounce pass way by Kalia, loose on the floor. Still a mad scramble for it. And the foul going to be called. Kalia will be called for the reach-in foul.
That foul on Kalia Alston. That'll be her team fourth, so no free throws to be taken just yet. Paoli, they will inbound in front of their bench. Ariana Burkhead checks back in, and Jada Smith, good to see her back out there playing tonight. She goes to
into Burkhead, turns around, left all alone, so she'll bury it.
There you go.
Ariana has got 6, 45-26 with 1:05 to go. Kalia quickly into the offensive end. Kicks it out left side to Ralph. Ralph takes it to the left wing, nowhere to go. Down the lane, she's got a cutting Dilly, turns back in the lane, lost it, got it over to Wolf. Wolf pump fake down to Ralph, cutting down the lane, who lays it up and in. Nice movement, and 6 on the night for Ralph. 47-26 with 45 seconds to go. Dogs on top. Vernon will bring it into the offensive end, works it at the logo, takes it to the left of the key, looking for somebody to come and help her. Backdoor cut, but there's a steal once again by Callie Alston. She'll give it over, to Dilly. She can't hold on to the pass. Tracked down in the corner by Peyton for Paoli. The Rams the other way. Here's Hank. Gives it off left side, driving in Burkhead. Ralph comes up with the block, and it goes right out of bounds. And Dilly had it in her hands, but she was standing out of bounds.
Yeah, she couldn't avoid it. She was standing there. The ball's coming right at her. You just grab it and hold it, and that'll give it over to Paoli.
Mahan and Gilstrap check back in as Callie Alston will come out, as will Chelsea Ralph for the final 20 seconds. Rams across the free throw. Here's Burkhead driving down the lane as Terriana, nice cut to the, and all that Mahan could do was reach in and foul her, and that should put Terriana at the free throw line.
Yeah, and Mahan picks up her fourth personal foul, team foul number 5. Won't really affect much. Paoli 2 free throws the rest of the way.
Terriana, 62% free throw shooter coming into tonight's game, and that one bounces off the rim, no good.
Seen her be a lot more active at the three-point line tonight, what we've gotten used to.
She hit one the other night over Crothersville, so she got a string of them going here. Back-to-back, second free throw, in and out, no good. With the rebound, she can hold on to it. Nice job by Hannon. She may have just got a part of that basketball so that Kalia could not get a mitt around it, and out of bounds. Rams get it underneath their bucket. Lob it in to Hannon, top of the key, takes it down the lane on Gilstrap. Shot up. Oh, rims in and out, no good. Official waited like we did to see if it was going to go in or not. Instead of a three-point play, it'll be a two-shot opportunity for Kaylin.
A foul on Caitlin Gilstrap of Orleans, her second. Hannon to the free throw line.
Free throw by Kaylin, up and good. She's got 9 on the night, looking to become the Rams' first player in double figures if she can get this second free throw. Just 14 seconds to go, and it is up and good. Full court pressure, 47-28, Dogs on top. Inbounds pass to Dilly. Nice job by Vernon, still playing. That ball out of bounds. Wolf this time will be triggering it in. Rams full court man-to-man pressure, looking to try it again to Kalia. Throw it over her head. Can she track it down? She does. A nice swat ahead. Dilly looks, but she has her pocket picked by Vernon. She can't hold on to it. To Kalia, down to Dilly. Her shot is no good because she traveled.
Yep, got herself open, but that was 2 giant steps and dragged the pivot foot on top of that. Turn it over.
Down to the final 4 seconds. Quickly, Vernon, see if she can get a shot off. Comes across half court, launches one, then comes up short. And that'll be your ball game tonight. Your final on the financial consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. In this county and conference matchup rivalry, it is Orleans winning 47-28. We'll come back and begin the Buddy's Food and Fuel postgame show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Hi, this is John Bender. Cooler weather, it's on its way. The Department of Energy says a properly insulated home can save you up to 20% off your heating and cooling expense. So make sure your home is properly insulated this fall. The Owens Corning ProCat Low-Fill Insulation System makes it quick and affordable to properly insulate your home. You can do it yourself, or we can recommend a contractor to help you. Learn how easy you can add insulation with the ProCat Insulation System by visiting us at Bender Lumber. Local people serving local needs for over 90 years.
Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
Tired of slow internet and weak Wi-Fi? Get connected with Orange County Fiber, your local reliable fiber internet service. With powerful parental controls, device prioritization, and built-in cybersecurity, your whole family can browse, stream, and game with confidence. And that's not all. Some plans even include indoor and outdoor cameras or video doorbells for extra peace of mind. Call Orange County Fiber at 812-865-2229. Fast, safe, and smart internet for your home or business.
A tight ball game early on before Orleans starts to stretch out that lead midway through the second quarter and then expand it even further in the third quarter and post the victory tonight, 47-28, your final on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard as we begin the Buddy's Food and Fuel postgame show. Buddy's Food and Fuel on North Gospel Street in Paoli. With this win tonight, the number 7 rated Orleans Bulldogs are now 10-2 on the year as they improve, most importantly, though, to 4-0 in conference play and have a 4-game winning streak heading into this holiday break. While for the Rams, they fall to 4-7 and snap their 2-game winning streak. As we told you, it was a tight game throughout. Didn't look like it was going to start that way. Orleans out to a quick 7-0 lead as the Rams went nearly 6 minutes before scoring in this ball game. But then Rams got into their stride and were able to outscore Orleans by a margin of 10-1 to take a 10-8 lead at the at the quarter break. Once again, the Rams hit a dry spell, and in that second quarter, Callie Austin took over for Orleans, scoring all of their points, and the Dogs led it 17-11 after quarter break. Orleans comes out, scores the first basket of that third quarter, make it 19-11, but the Rams counter bucket by Tariana Burkhead to make it 19-13. A basket then put up and in by, and it was 21-13. Annan 1 out of 2 at the line, made it 21-14, but then Orleans able to start to slowly gap it out. They built that lead up to 28-19 with 3:27 to go. and then go on a 9-0 run to close out the third quarter to expand that lead to 37-19 at the end of 3. Then they hit 2 quick buckets to start that fourth quarter to leave no doubt going to win this ball game, get that lead up to 41-19 as, again, the Rams struggled to score the early part of that fourth quarter of play. And the Dogs able to post the win here tonight, 47-28, your final in this Orleans victory. Taking a look at rebounding, Paoli with 24 rebounds. They had the advantage at the half, but then the Dogs come on strong. I'm sure that's something that was addressed at the half by Coach Gilbert. For the Rams, 24 rebounds, 4 second-chance opportunities, 30 total rebounds for Orleans, 11 of them coming on the offensive glass, 7 of them in the second half of play, as the Rams the ball over 21 times tonight, 11 in the first half, 10 in the second. Orleans, they had 5 turnovers in the first half, 6 more in the second, for a game total of 11. But where it counts the most on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard, that's where Orleans was in control as they win it 47-28. We'll come back, have more of the Buddies Food and Fuel postgame show, and take a look at team and individual stats. You're listening to Lady Rams Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Invest where it matters most, in the people and the potential of Orange County. Over the last decade, through the power of giving, the Orange County Community Foundation has helped thousands achieve their dreams, distributing numerous dollars in scholarships and grants from endowed funds. And we're just getting started. Scholarship applications will open soon, giving Orange County students the chance to unlock new opportunities, realize their full potential, and leave their mark on the world. Plus, be on the lookout for details on our unrestricted grants program, empowering local nonprofits to continue their philanthropic work and address the most pressing needs in our community. In 2024 alone, this grant cycle poured over $85,000 into our community, supporting many programs. Looking to make a lasting difference? Start a fund with us today and create a legacy that grows year after year. Call us at 812-723-4150 because your generosity shapes tomorrow. Together, we're building a better community. One scholarship, one grant, one legacy at a time.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus.
Bulldogs win here tonight. Makes them a perfect 4-0 in conference play. They, along with Crawford County, the only 2 undefeated teams left in PLAC play. Crawford now 2-0, so they both a little bit further ahead in the driver's seat there as they have a 2+ win advantage here. They have 2 more remaining games in conference play, and those will come up later on in the season. In fact, in January against Crawford on the road, and then wrapping up their regular season on the road at Mitchell. But tonight they take care of their county and conference rival South in Paoli with the victory here tonight.
An impressive performance by Orleans tonight. Shot it fairly well. They started cold, but picked up the pace as the game went along. Paoli, they stayed cold the entire, finishing just 7 of 38 overall for just 18%. Paoli in that fourth quarter of play, just 2 of 12. Included in that 7 of 38 overall figure is 5 out of 14 three-point shooting for Paoli tonight, 36% there. That's actually about double percentage-wise of what they normally would shoot. At the free throw line, Paoli, 8 of 16 overall for 50%. They were 2 of 6 in that fourth quarter of play. As far as Orleans is concerned, they wound up shooting it at 40% on the night, 21 of 52, but they were just 25% in that first quarter of play. So they go 3 of 12, 4 of 14 in the second, 9 of 15 in the third. That was the big quarter, and then 5 of 11 in the fourth quarter of play. Like I say, they wound up 21 of 52 overall for 40%. Included in that 21 of 52 overall figure is 3 of 9 three-point shooting for Orleans, 33% there. As far as the individual scoring is concerned, Paoli just one player in double figures. That was Kaylin Hannon with 10. 6 points apiece for Terriana Burkhead and for Maddie Vernon 4 points for Addie Payton, and 2 for Gracie Berger. As far as Orleans is concerned, 2 players in double figures, Callie Alston with 1, Kalia Alston with 10, 8 points for Haley Dilly, 6 for Chelsea Rouse, and 2 for Hallie Wool. 47-28, that's your final, as the Lady Bulldogs of Orleans victorious over the Lady Rams of Paoli. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with Coach Jared Good of Orleans. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Calcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot and mixed asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their 2 locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Calcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Calcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed.
Bulldogs victorious tonight in a big conference showdown against their county rival Paoli, 47-8. Head coach Jared Gilbert joins us now. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a good win. Hard-fought win, like we thought it would be, and we had to earn it. That's for sure.
Had to work in that first quarter to a nice lead, but then let Paoli right back into this game.
Yeah, we knew they weren't going to quit. Coach kept them playing hard, and then they battle hard all the way to the end, and we knew that was the type of game it was going to be, and I thought at times we were kind of a step slow. We talked a lot about, not cutting as hard and doing some things full speed at times. We looked a little bit sluggish there in the first half, really. And I thought we picked it up maybe a little bit there in the second half and got going.
Well, Coach, it's nice to have that 14 on your side, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. She's a heck of a player. She does a lot for us besides just scoring. She's definitely a catalyst for our defense, and she rebounds well. She just does a lot of. She sees the floor well. She can do a little bit of everything, and it's definitely nice having her for sure.
Well, Coach, your athletic ability and length really is a difference here tonight.
Yeah, I thought that would be one thing that we had that could cause them some problems coming in, and it seemed like it took a little while for it to actually show up, but it finally wore on them a little bit there, especially in the second half.
Well, you got going there much better. I thought a more smoother offense in that third quarter, too.
Yeah, it was. We talked about, getting really some more inside touches and kind of going back to the not cutting hard and setting good enough screens where we were just kind of running the spots there in the first half. And once we started doing that, I thought things opened up and we started to attack a lot better.
And then once you got the lead, Coach, I thought you did a nice job closing it out there in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, we did. We were getting better and better at that, where when we have a lead, moving the ball and not getting trapped, and kind of really staying on the attack and getting some things when they start scrambling a little bit. And we did a good job of finding people and still staying on the attack there late in the game.
Nice little 4-game winning streak heading into Christmas now, Coach.
Yeah, that was always good. That's what I told them. Coming into this 4-game stretch, if they would have told me we would have won all 4, I would have obviously took it. But I knew going in, all of those could have went either way. And to come out of it 4-0, we're thrilled. And like I told them, I still feel like our best basketball is ahead of us. We're and we still got some growth and things to get better at, which is good. And that's where we want to continue to progress that direction.
Well, next you move on after Christmas in that tournament.
Yeah, we have a few days off here. We'll come back and practice tomorrow, and then give them a couple days, and then come back and have our tournament, and then hopefully get some rest on that one. But it's we're excited about hosting our holiday tournament. Third year we've had it, and so it's a good field, and we'll be tested there as well. So we're looking forward to it.
And hard to believe, Coach, after that's over, we get to January, the final month of the regular season.
It goes fast. I almost hate seeing December go because January is so quick, and next thing you know, you're in the sectional. So it'll go fast, and so we're just trying every game and get better every game. And so far, I feel like we've done that.
Well, congratulations on the win, and have Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Jared.
Thank you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, too.
Head Coach Jared Gilbert of the Orleans Bulldogs winning here tonight over Paoli, 47-28. We'll continue with the Buddies Food and Fuel postgame show. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Tired of slow internet and weak Wi-Fi? Get connected with Orange County Fiber. your local reliable fiber internet service. With powerful parental controls, device prioritization, and built-in cybersecurity, your whole family can browse, stream, and game with confidence. And that's not all. Some plans even include indoor and outdoor cameras or video doorbells for extra peace of mind. Call Orange County Fiber at 812-865-2229. Fast, safe, and smart internet for your home or business.
Rams fall on the road tonight to their county conference rival, the Orleans Bulldogs, 47-28, as we continue with the Buddy's Food and post-game show. Head coach Aaron Key joins us now. And, Coach, this is a team, I guess, we can kind of sum it up saying they are who we thought they were.
Yeah, and, they've got a really nice team, got some upperclassmen that's been playing a couple years. And, it's just one thing that you can't teach is size. And they had a lot of length, and we knew that was going to be a tough matchup at both ends for us tonight, and that really caused us some trouble up front, and it just seemed like we weren't able to get to the middle of the floor very often to attack the defense from within. So hats off to them playing well, but that second and third quarter, after I thought we played a really good first quarter, and then we got in some foul trouble. We had 3 girls up there on the bench with 2 fouls, and that's going to happen. But first half was pretty good, and then that second quarter though was kind of when it got away from us a little bit.
Well, not only did it get away from you there, but Callie kind of took over the ball game in that quarter, Coach.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Had a big quarter, and I thought we did a good job of taking away her left, but then she started hurting us going to the right. So that's just something that's a senior guard that's been playing for a long time, but. I thought our defense was good in spurts, but the other thing that really hurt us tonight was offensive rebounds. And I don't know what that was, but
I had them for 11.
11.
Yeah,
and they out-rebounded us.
I had it 30-24. But I had you ahead at the half. They just were able to get it there in that second half.
Yeah. Well, 11 second chances is a lot, and they scored on quite a few of those. So that was something else that really hurt us because I thought the possession, our defense was pretty good, but we just couldn't close it out and finish it with a rebound.
And say just a strong score, you can never get back-to-back possessions to get anything or any momentum on that offensive end.
Yeah, and we had good looks early, especially in that first half. Had some good looks from 3, had some layups, had some good drives, and we just did not have anything fall for it. And then we didn't help ourselves from the free throw line either. So, again, a good team came out. Thought we had a good start, but then that second and third killed us, and then we ended up the fourth quarter pretty even with them. But you can't play half a game against a good team.
No, you can't. You got to have that 4-quarter consistency. But again, as you mentioned, Coach, though, we saw the flashes of what this team can do against a good team.
Yeah, and we do, and we just have to talk to the girls. We have to do a much better job of moving without the ball, especially against a pressure defense like that. I thought we stood a lot, and they were pressuring us and denying passing lanes anyways, and that made us really easy to guard. So after every game, you always have something you can work on.
Right.
That's something we'll go back and revisit from the offensive end.
Get a couple of days off now, Coach, celebrate the Christmas holiday, but then you added a week from today, you head over to the Austin Holiday Tournament. A couple of big games there in the day with Jeffersonville and a very good Trinity Lutheran team.
Right, and, that's a good tournament. They've got some really good teams over there, and we're going to give the girls 3 days off right here to enjoy their Christmas, and then we'll come back in on Friday and review, get back after it, and get ready for those tournament games the following Monday.
Coach, for joining us. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you after the holiday tournaments.
Thanks, Dave.
All right. Head Coach Aaron Key of the Paoli Rams. Again, the Rams fall here tonight, 47-28. We'll have more from the Doghouse on the Buddy's Food and Fuel Game Show. You're listening to Lady Rams and Lady Bulldogs basketball on Mix 95.3.
Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summer's seamless guttering. your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home? Protect it properly. Choose Summers Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summers Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
Need a quick bite or cold drink or fuel for the road? Head to Betty's Food and Fuel, right across from Walmart at 656 North Gospel Street in Paoli. We're locally owned and operated and open Monday through Saturdays from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 6 to 10 p.m. Enjoy competitive gas, daily food specials, a hot deli, fresh wraps, salads, and cold sandwiches. Need an ATM or lottery ticket? We have both. Find us on Facebook at Betty's Food and Fuel. For questions, call 812-203-0227. Betty's Food and Fuel, the one-stop shop.
Orleans Lady Bulldogs roll into the Christmas holiday break on a 4-game winning streak, now stand 10-2 overall and a perfect 4-0 in PLAC play. With the win tonight here over their county and conference rival, the Paoli Lady Rams, 47-28. So we talk with Coach Gilbert, the number 7 Bulldogs, up next, host the holiday tournament on December the 27th, as they will open up with Eastern Green on that day with an 11 a.m. tip-off. While for the Paoli Rams, they also will be in a holiday tournament a week from today. They will be in the Austin Holiday Tournament. They have 2 big games on the 29th in their pool. They will take on Jeffersonville at 10:30 and a very good Trinity Lutheran team at 4:30. And then, of course, the results of that day will determine where the Rams will be seated and play then on the next day on December the 30th. Here tonight, though, a tight game early on. Then the Dogs slowly gap it out at the end of that second quarter and more into the third quarter. The Rams had no answer tonight for Callie Alston of Orleans, who leads all scorers tonight with 21 points as the Bulldogs of Orleans win it 47-28. As we wrap up the Buddy's Food and Fuel show, Buddy's Food and Fuel on North Gospel Street in Paoli. As always, I want to thank all of our great sponsors, allowing us to bring you high school basketball, not only tonight, but throughout the entire season. Now, our next coverage of basketball will be the boys of Paoli, as they will be at the Madison tournament, actually the Jefferson County Invitational Tournament, a week from today, as they will be taking on Brownstown Central in the afternoon and Southwestern that evening. So that'll be our next coverage. So it'll be after the Christmas holiday break, which gives us a chance to wish everyone, our players and our sponsors, and all of our teams and coaches a very Merry Christmas. And we'll see you after the Christmas break and ring in the new year, hopefully with some victories for Paoli basketball. Again, thanks to our engineer and producer. Great job, as always, by Melissa Wall. And most of all, thanks to you for listening. For Bert Pedigo, I'm Dave Dedrick. Again, your final tonight from the Doghouse. It was Orleans 47, Paoli 28. Good night, everybody.
This coverage of high school sports on Mix 95.3 WUME has been made possible by our incredible community sponsors: Vendor Lumber, Buddy's Food and Fuel, Cave and Cal Car Quarries, Gilman Scott Funeral Home, Hoosier Hills Credit Union, Hoosier Hardware, In Focus Eye Care, Jeremy Payton Edward Jones, KFC of Paoli, Orange County REMC and Orange County Fiber, Orange County CASA, Paoli Health and Living Community, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, Summers Singles Guttering, Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James, Springer Insurance, Team OC Youth Mentoring, Whitfield Investments,